Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Got a life and death situation today. I've been doing my normal, busting ass, doing stuff around here on Paradise Garden and Paradise Orchard, get things cleaned up. I kind of like to keep it nice and looking good. And I was chopping down some coconut palm leaves with the old machete, and ran into one of those aircraft carrier type wasp nests. And in case you don't know what that is, that's these little wasps that are about this big, that big right there. They're not very big, but they build a nest underneath a big leaf, and then they put a covering over it. Okay, in case you haven't figured it out, once again, the damn GoPro quit on me. And hell, I'd walked all the way up to the other end of the property talking before I realized that the damn thing wasn't recording anymore. But anyhow, these wasps build a nest up underneath a big leaf. Now, I'm just using this for example. If this was a solid leaf, they'd put it on the back side of it here like that, and then they put a covering over the top of their cone. And then the original one, the queen or whatever, is a prolific breeder, and she puts hundreds of eggs in that cone. And then the nests protect that cone, expand it, make it bigger, and then I don't know if they ever die unless somebody kills them, but they make the nest bigger and bigger and bigger. And it doesn't take them very long to make a big nest that has 100 wasps or more in it. This one up here has got easily 100 wasps in it. But I was cutting down a coconut palm leaf up there at that end of the orchard, and when it dropped down, it hit the leaf that nest was on, and them little sons of bitches come out of there like banshees. So, got one more thing to say to you guys before you ever attempt to do what I'm going to do. You need 2 of these, and make sure they're both full. You don't want to run out halfway through an attack on a wasp nest. And the other thing is, make sure you got plenty of courage, okay? I get mine from a liquid, because being sober, there's no way in hell I would attempt doing this, okay? So, yeah, talk to y'all later. So anyhow, it's time to take care of them. And just so you know, I brought the tripod. It's in my back pocket. Here's the tripod. So I'm gonna take the GoPro and put it on the tripod, and then set it down, and we're gonna eradicate this wasp nest. Now, these are the ones that here a few years ago I was cleaning out a vine that was attached to one of my lime bushes, and geez, they had a nest back on the back side of one of the leaves on it. And they hit me right and left, and on the face and on the arms and the shoulders and all this stuff, in the neck, and my face swelled up like crazy. So I don't like these wasps, but I can't leave this nest up here, because the wife comes up here into the orchard, and it's right next to a coconut palm that's got coconuts on it, and she likes harvesting these coconuts. So I'm going to show you where it's at before I eradicate it. See these coconuts right here? Well, that nest, if you look, is right there. Can you see it? It's that brown patch. Yeah. When I cut down this palm leaf right here, it reached over and hit that leaf where the nest is at, and those things come out of there like crazy. So the key is now they've pretty much gone back to the nest. There's a couple of guards sitting outside, but that's no big deal. This spray will take care of them pretty good. And I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna set the GoPro up and put it to where it shoots up at that nest, and you're gonna see these things come out of there, and they're gonna they're hell. You don't want to mess with these if you don't have to, but I can't leave that nest sitting there the way it is. So let me set this up. We'll turn it back on. I'll spray it and run like hell, and then that'll be the end of this video. And hopefully my face won't look like that jackfruit right there. Let's hope not. Okay, I'll get y'all later. Hopefully. Okay, folks, we're back behind me in that nest up there, and it's getting late enough that most of them I think are probably back on the nest. I want to get as many of them on the nest as possible, but it's going to be this kind of shit. So if you hear me scream, don't worry, I'll be okay. I've done this 3 or 4 times. Kids, don't do this at home unless your dad is there, okay? And your mom can take you both to the hospital. Yep. Ooh, Jesus Christ, come right at me. All right. Okay, folks. Had one hit me on my hand, but he didn't sting me, he just hit me. Ripped the outer layer of the nest open, and I got them as they were coming out. Believe me, with this stuff, it pretty much screws them up. So I'm gonna bring you over here and let you see what this looks like. So that's the nest right up in there. You see that up in there? Yeah. Okay, I'm all right. I didn't get stung or anything like that. There's them little peckerheads aren't going to come back again. There's, Jesus Christ, there's another one up there on top of the leaf. So anyhow, tomorrow I'll come in here and I'll take that leaf off of there and get rid of that nest. And oh Jesus, they're coming back. They got, there's a bunch of them that were out hunting for caterpillars and crap like that. But whew, I hate doing this for the main reason I don't like getting stung. But I can't leave something like that on the property with the wife. She comes out here and if you can tell, there's the coconuts, and she would put the ladder right here, and there's that nest right there. Okay, if you look at that, I guarantee you she'd have got stung, and that'd have been it. We'd been moving into town, and I'm not gonna hand it. I'm not. Yeah, I gotta keep these things out of here. I'm gonna cut that branch back actually, so nothing else comes into that area. I'm gonna have to do the same on some of these over here. Get these out of here. These are too close in there, and these types of wasps can build a nest and so quick. It's amazing. amazing how quick they can build a nest and how quick it gets built up and big. That was a pretty good size one. Had a lot of wasps in it. When I knocked that palm tree leaf down on it and hit it, oh, you wouldn't believe. I mean, they came out of there, and I ran all the way to the burn pile, and they came out of there, and when I came back, they were just on top of this leaf right up here, and it was just solid wasps up on top of that leaf. So whew, that's it, folks. Normally I'd be using my selfie stick, but I had to set it up on a tripod so you guys could get, I have no idea what this is going to look like. But anyhow, folks, hope you enjoyed this video. I did not enjoy doing this, but it's something that has to be done when you live out like this. You can't have something like that next to stuff that the wife is going to be in, and I cannot have a nest like that out here. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all later. Talk to you later. Bye. One more thing, I'm not gonna wait till tomorrow to cut this shit down. I'm gonna take care of it now. Yeah, they're off the nest now, and it's a good thing, because I'm not gonna mess around by just cutting this little branch off. I'm gonna take that whole damn thing off, and I'm gonna take that one off, and that one off. I don't want them things anywhere as close to my wife's coconuts. So those are going on the burn pile. There'll be more shoots come out, but I'm gonna have to keep trimming this stuff back. I can't allow this stuff to get to where it's dangerous for her to come out here. Okay, so you whack into those things, and then you make sure that there's nothing in there, and cut them out. Now the nice thing about these plants is you can take this branch right here and cut these off. So like that. Stick that in the ground. Stick that in the ground, and they'll take off and root and end up with like trees. Because I can tell you right now, this one right here and these three that I have over here, that's exactly how I did them. Is I took them off of the one back over here and just stuck them in the ground down along here. Some of them made it, some of them didn't. So I don't think the wife wants any more of them in here, so I'm not going to put any more in here. I just need to make sure there's none of these wasps in here before I start whacking on this stuff. Yeah. I want to get that branch back here, but before I do, I want to make sure there's nothing on it. Because I have in the past whacked into them, and there's been wasps on them, and they don't like it when you do that. They get really pissed off. That's just kind of like, oh, there's one flying around here looking for his nest. So anyhow, I'm gonna leave this where it's at, and then go squeeze some of my mangoes, because there's a bunch of them that are ripe right now and need to be picked. So now I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to y'all later.